Like Biggie says, I'm a little rascal who's hanging from your tassel, just like I'm the king of the castle by Borat. And there is no hassle. With a bastion of factors, and it ain't no disaster. Just like when I wrestle the pasta and get drastic for the cashola. And I'm a scholar when it comes to the 6'4" Impala. I'll make you holler for the dollar while I name caller like I'm her father with your daughter and the prima donna who cauterizes the solder just like the Rottweiler who gets it harder like the flora and the fauna in a sauna with a leprechaun from Disney's Mona. Who from now until the break of dawn with a fawn on your front lawn. You know I eat the prawn just like the unicorn who was born with his horn full of scorn from which he was sworn, and he mourns when I watch the... But I'll still leave you tattered and torn, just like when I use the form and you're hanging from my lanyard that was worn and the village pillager who I get rid of with the lyrical lunatic tidbit from the smidgen of the fringes and the hinges as well as the mangy minges who singes the tincture just like he binges. With the ditch witch, otherwise known as the bitch named Mitch, who threw the switch and then got hitched. Just like he does when he sees fit and someone's in the kitchen with Dinah with the greasy mitt. And World of Warcraft, the king known as Lich. And like Kenny Powers, he threw out the first pitch. And like the mob known as Lynch, I made a pinch to grow an inch, just like it was a cinch. And I'll tell you a story while you drive a lorry. You are all and really hunky-dory, just like the potpourri. And with the token black man who is broken just like all of you are smoking and toking, while I'm loking, like OG Loke who keeps it low key. I'm the bee's knees, deedly dee. It doesn't burn when I pee, so make like a tree. And split before you get hit. Like the ditch with the smelly pit, who does what he writ, just like the slit, who was the tit from what got popped like a zit. And I adapt like the cat in the hat, who also carries a map. Like she is all that, as well as the gat. And she makes the rat go splat right on the mat, just like it was flat. Because she is really fat. And then she says drat. Just like, y'all tie the latch with the hatch and the batch that was the greatest catch. It's a swath buckler, just like the bat. Who goes rat-a-tat-tat. And then gets a tat. In the house with the mouse, who douses the sauerkraut with more bounce to the ounce, and then the louse goes beneath your blouse, like you went the wrong route with no clout. I just scream and shout like you know what I'm about. I go all out, and you pout while I mount, just like y'all drink the stout. And I put it in your mouth and then go south. Just like you can't even count, with a bout of the flounder who fought, just like y'all tout. The tote, and that was all she wrote. Cross the moat and float like the Pope and soap on a rope. We're about to drop. Cause y'all can't cope, but never mope. Just like the big old oaf who pinched a loaf. And from me, you know, right? You get a nope. Just like you wear your coat. With no hope and no dope. Do you got any smokes? And the pugnacious palatum, it shoots from the hip like it is rather dumb. It's got a full clip, so pum-pum-pum-pum, and then y'all just dip, just like you don't even want some. Because like all the kids are saying nowadays, I got that drip, and I'm from the River Lum, from RuneScape. And when I rhyme, I rip. And The cocaine's got your whole body numb. So eat a plum like the mouse with a crumb, and don't hum like you're from the drum. And I filled your mouth with mums.